So I have this blower. It's a Poulan Pro SM400. Wouldn't start. It had spark, it had fuel, and the only thing I could figure is that it didn't have enough compression. I don't have any compression testers or anything like that, but I figured what else could it be? So took it all apart, and piston looks marked up, but it's not scored or anything. It still feels smooth. But anyway, the piston ring was just stuck in there. It was like it had overheated and just got stuck. So it came apart in pieces right there. And so I ordered a new one, and I'm going to put it back on there, put it back together, see what she does. Okay, I got the I don't know what you call this, the cylinder head back on, and if I turn this, I don't know if you can hear that, but it sounds better. You hear that, like, and it kind of is it sucks in here. If I cover up the carburetor hole and the muffler hole and spin it, I can feel that sucking in there. So that, to me, that's a good sign. Before I finish putting it back together, I'm going to replace the while this is all apart, because it's kind of a pain, going to replace the fuel lines because they're old and cruddy, and the airline here actually busted when I took it apart. So you can see that they're kind of old and crusty. You see that snapped right off. So we'll replace that stuff and then hook everything back up, see what we got. Got the gas tank out. About to replace these fuel lines that were right in there. Piece of advice: anytime you're working with gas on these small engines, whether you're trying to get in the gas tank, get yourself a big pair of these needle nose. They come in very handy for stuff like this. Stuff like that. And even just if you got to go in there to fish in there to get a tube, or even get in there to pull it through, save yourself a lot of pain. Get one of these. Putting in the last screw here to hold the case back together. Where a lot of these screws. So you can get a look at what she's starting to look like here. So new fuel lines. So carburetor will get mounted on here. There's your spark plug. And the muffler will get mounted right here. See, there's the muffler. There's the carb. Piece is broken off the carb. The choke, well, I don't know if it's the choke or the carb, actually. It's the carb. Where's the choke? No, it is the choke. So the choke's broken. So I'll either just have to make that work for now. And if it works, then I'll consider getting a replacement for it. Then you see the model number, Poulan Pro SM400. So we'll just, finish putting this back together and see what she does when we fire her up. Alright, she's back together. There she goes. Carburetor's back on place. There's that broken part right there. I didn't put the air filter on because, Well, there's no point to it really. I gotta leave it choked. That's where the exhaust is. I dumped a little bit of gasoline right into the chamber. Put the spark plug back on. So, well, we're gonna give her a couple tugs. See what she does. I don't really know what to expect. So, let's find out. Doesn't sound like she's even trying. Let me open up the throttle, see if that makes any difference. I would say the compression definitely feels better. Oh, she just tried. Holy shit. She tried. Now, one thing I'm worried about is I don't know how I'm going to shut her down if she does start. Well, she'd run out of fuel right away. I'm going to open the choke just a touch. Woo! That's a beautiful thing. Well, we're going to call this one a success. We'll get her hooked up and get some fuel in her. But if she's firing up now, I mean, she's going to fire. So that's a successful project. Thanks for joining me here on Tad the Tinkerer. Have a good one.